With the massive explosion and fire that brought down buildings in the East Village.
Daylight reveals the scope of the destruction. 3 buildings were reduced to rubble. A 4th is heavily damaged. Now we learn that 2 people are unaccounted for, but smoldering hotspots hinder the search. Meantime, Mayor de Blasio visits the site today. We have team coverage on what possibly went wrong and on the missing. We begin with CBS 2's Andrea Grymes live in the East Village. Andrea.
That's right, Chris and Mary. Mayor Bill de Blasio just arrived here a short time ago at the scene to tour it, to see the damage firsthand again for himself. We do have live Chopper 2 pictures from above the scene. You can see the extensive damage across this area. Firefighters at this hour dousing the scene with water. As you mentioned, there are 2 people unaccounted for, according to police, as well as 25 people who are injured. The pictures show the gigantic pile of debris and rubble still smoldering this morning on 2nd Avenue. In this shot, a minivan seemingly intact is parked in front, a sharp contrast to the destruction behind it. Destruction that has left longtime East Village residents heartbroken. Most of the area here is blocked off.
Absolutely devastating. I just feel like it's, very personal, very tragic.
That's my supermarket, that's my bank, that's, St. Mark's. We all walk by a million times.
Firefighters today are still putting out hot spots and searching for any possible victims who may not have made it out of these buildings. People who live and work here still trying to process it all.
It's actually sad, man. I can't even really describe how sad it is.
Flames and smoke shot into the sky yesterday afternoon after an initial explosion from the basement of 121 2nd Avenue around 3:15. That building housed apartments and a sushi restaurant. The fire jumped to 3 adjacent buildings, and in the end, 3 of the 4 buildings affected collapsed.
Whether folks need us for 2 days or 2 weeks, we'll stand alongside them through this period.
The Red Cross says it's helping at least 80 people displaced with temporary shelter, clothes, and other services. It's still early in the investigation, but city officials believe this was a gas-related explosion. Con Ed inspectors were at 121 2nd Avenue before the explosion, looking at the installation of a new gas meter and pipes. Work done, they say, by a private contractor. But it failed the inspection. Con Ed says partly because the space for a new meter was not big enough. A Con Edison spokesperson says they are putting out more information shortly. They would not answer any of our follow-up questions today over the phone. As for the mayor, he's expected to speak at City Hall at a press conference later this afternoon. Meantime, back here at the scene, police are clearing a path so that customers can get to some of these businesses that are open here, including that supermarket that woman mentioned. Reporting live this noon in the East Village, Andrea Grymes, CBS 2 News.
All right, Andrea, and just to take off on what you just said, this is new video into our newsroom moments ago. Mayor de Blasio met with the FDNY and officials to tour the site of the destruction. This just moments ago, as you can see the mayor there, the middle of your screen, touring the devastation in the East Village.